Thanksgiving is 1 week from today. The holidays are so close.
And that means there are a lot of fun things to do. Our friend Jim Bozzi is here to fill us in so we can make some good choices. Hi, Jim.
Hey, how are you guys?
We're good.
We're excellent. Nice to see you, Jimmy.
Nice to see you, Scott. Hey, Scott, a quick aside. I was in the diner earlier this week in North Haven,
Okay.
the Athena Diner.
Yes.
And I went a woman named Marilyn said, "Oh, I see you on Good Day, Connecticut. And I love the way you tease Scott Haney."
All right.
I was like, only at a diner. Only at a diner
Yeah,
when I
there
get that.
you go.
But
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to the Prom. Is that right?
The Prom, which is the big hit Broadway musical that actually on Netflix last year, Meryl Streep was in it, Nicole Kidman and James Corden, all that stuff. It's coming up the Toyota Oakdale Theater March 15th to 20th. It is a wonderful comedy musical that celebrates diversity. It's really a fun show. It goes on sale tomorrow at 10 a.m. at livenation.com. And you know what? We have not had a Broadway show here in quite a while with the pandemic and stuff. So we're very excited to have this show as the first Broadway show in quite a while back on our boards.
I had no idea the Prom was about diversity. I don't know what it was.
Now we know.
Now we know.
Well, if you saw the Netflix movie, like I said, it's 4 actors that are full of themselves, so to speak. They get transported to Indiana because they want to do something good for young people. So they come across this lesbian couple in high school that they, get behind her and they encourage her. And it's really a very feel-good musical. And I encourage everybody, high school kids love it, parents love it. It's a great way to introduce your children to the musical.
That's
All right.
great.
Excellent. Great.
And we love a good light show. You've got a couple of those.
A couple of those either side of the state. We have the Magic of Lights, which opens this Friday at the Pratt Whitney Stadium at Rentschler Field. That, if some of your viewers will remember, was at the Toyota Oakdale last year. This year we moved it to Rentschler. So that opens tomorrow night. The mayor of East Hartford is going to be there, Mayor Walsh. He's going to flip the switch. We're going to have the Yukon Jonathan mascot there. Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus are going to be there. So if you're in the area around East Hartford, you want to come by at 5 o'clock, we will be there. So that's kind of fun, Magic of Lights. And then down in Bridgeport at the AMP, the Hartford Healthcare Amphitheater, it's Holiday Light Spectacular. That's presented by the St. Vincent's Medical Center of Hartford Healthcare. And that opened last night. And both these shows run through January 2nd. So depending on which side of the state you're on, there's other light shows all over the state. But this one down in Bridgeport is brand new. And I saw it last night. I got to tell you, it was amazing how they weaved the cars through the amphitheater where we had concerts this summer. But so if you're down in the southern part of the state, go check it out in Bridgeport. If you're up in the northern part of the state, come over to Magic of Lights. We'd love to see you.
All right.
Okay. And then you've got some other favorites coming up, like Elf on the Shelf. I love Elf on the Shelf.
I love Up on the Shelf. And you know what? Next weekend, we are loaded up with family shows all across the state. You've got the Up on the Shelf, the Christmas musical coming here to the Toyota Oakdale at 3 o'clock on November 27th, which is Thanksgiving weekend, which is a Saturday, so why not? The Schubert Theater has a Charlie Brown Christmas, which we all love from when we were kids. We watched that every year. And then the Bushnell on Sunday the 28th has Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which is another classic that we all know about. So if you're looking for something to do with the kids and you've cleaned up after Thanksgiving and the turkey leftovers are kind of done, this is a great way to get those kids out of the house with either these light shows up in Hartford and Bridgeport, the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Charlie Brown Christmas, or come to Oakdale and catch the Elf on the Shelf.
Forgive me, did we not see Rudolph together? Did we see Rudolph?
We did, and
We
you
did.
got Julian the Abominable Snowman ornament, which he hangs every year, and he loves it.
Yes, so that's a really good classic. It's great for the family. The kids love it. Even the adults love it. I brought my mom there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a good thing. Put your kids in cute little suits, go to the Bushnell and see that. And then Elf on the Shelf, obviously, we didn't really grow up with that, but that's another great one for a lot of kids have their Elf on the Shelf.
And that's all next weekend, Thanksgiving weekend. All those 3 shows, Charlie Brown, the Elf on the Shelf, and Rudolph. They're all on Saturday or Sunday of that weekend. So there's a lot going on all of a sudden. So you know what? Get out, enjoy, get your kids out to I always say, get your kids to live theater. They'll never forget it.
just real quick with the lights, can we just show up and buy tickets there, or do you have to order in advance?
Yes. You can buy tickets online for both events at magicoflights.com for the one in East Hartford or Ticketmaster for the one down in Bridgeport. Tickets range between 35 to 45 for either show. So, but you can go online to either of those places, buy them in advance, which we encourage because sometimes the lines get long, especially the closer we get to the holidays. Or you can actually purchase them at the drive-through. But it's you're in your own car. It's contactless. You have the safety of your family. You can load in a bunch. The tickets are per car, so it's not per person.
All right.
So that's well. So if you've got Scott's Range Rover, you can pile in the town of Avon.
Let's go.
Thank you, Jim.
I'll see you guys.